scary mystery story that reveals horrific secrets. Introduction. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about a scary mystery story that reveals horrific secrets. Story. In the heart of a bustling metropolis, a series of horrific murders rocked the city to its core. The victims were all found in their homes, their bodies mutilated and drained of blood. The police were baffled, and the public was terrified. One day, a young detective named John Smith received a mysterious package. Inside was a diary, and a note that said, "Read this, and you will understand." Smith opened the diary and began to read. The diary was written by a man named Dr. Henry Jekyll, a renowned scientist who had disappeared several years ago. In the diary, Jekyll described his experiments in creating a serum that could separate the good and evil sides of human nature. He claimed to have succeeded, but the serum had a terrifying side effect. When it was ingested, it transformed Jekyll into a monstrous creature known as Mr. Hyde. Jekyll wrote that he had tried to control Mr. Hyde, but the creature was too powerful. Mr. Hyde had committed the murders that were terrorizing the city. Smith knew that he had to find Jekyll and stop Mr. Hyde before he could kill again. He followed the clues in the diary and eventually tracked Jekyll down to an abandoned laboratory. When Smith arrived at the laboratory, he was confronted by Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde was a grotesque creature with a hunched back, a deformed face, and sharp claws. Smith fought bravely, but Mr. Hyde was too strong. Just when it seemed that Smith was about to be killed, Jekyll intervened. He had somehow managed to regain control of his mind and body. Jekyll helped Smith to defeat Mr. Hyde. Then he sacrificed himself to destroy the serum and prevent Mr. Hyde from ever returning. With Jekyll's death, the mystery of the murders was solved. But the secrets that Jekyll's diary revealed shook society to its core. It turned out that Jekyll had been experimenting on other people, using them as guinea pigs for his serum. The police investigated Jekyll's laboratory and found evidence of dozens of experiments. They also found the bodies of several victims who had been killed and dissected. The public was outraged. They demanded answers from the government and the scientific community. How could Jekyll have been allowed to conduct such horrific experiments? The government launched an investigation into Jekyll's activities. They discovered that Jekyll had been funded by a group of wealthy individuals who were interested in his research. These individuals were never identified, but many people believed that they were members of a secret society that was dedicated to the advancement of science at any cost. The scandal surrounding Jekyll's experiments led to a number of reforms in the scientific community. New regulations were put in place to protect human subjects in research studies, but the damage had already been done. Jekyll's crimes had shown the world that there was a dark side to science, and that darkness was capable of producing true evil. Conclusion. The story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a cautionary tale about the dangers of ambition and scientific hubris. It is also a reminder that even the most intelligent and respected people can be capable of great evil. The story also raises important questions about the ethics of scientific research. How far should scientists be allowed to go in the pursuit of knowledge? What are the limits of human experimentation? These are questions that we still grapple with today. But the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde reminds us that we must always be vigilant in protecting the most vulnerable members of our society. The end! Do you have a scary story to share with us? Write it in the comments so I can make a video about it next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you liked the story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.